Hello, this is Adam here, and I wanted to do another height video. Um, this one is for how tall I think Jack Nicholson was and it is. So, if you look at films that Jack Nicholson was in, he's been in a lot. And I'm going to go with The Shining as his kind of peak height because that was kind of um, he was in his 40s, and I think that's before he started to shrink maybe a little bit. And next to that woman who was like 5'8", I mean, Jack Nicholson was always wearing boots, and he looked maybe about an inch and a half taller than her. She came up to here, and so he was just a little bit taller than her. And wearing boots, he had the scene with that butler guy, and that butler guy was just below 5'11", and he looked taller. He was taller than Jack Nicholson by about an inch, at least an inch. And Jack Nicholson had boots. He was wearing boots, and the other guy was wearing dress shoes. And boots lift you up about almost about an inch and a half. So even with the boots lifting up Jack Nicholson an inch and a half, and the other guy wearing dress shoes, and dress shoes only maybe give you about an inch depending on the shoes. Sometimes they can go further. Jack Nicholson was still shorter by about an inch. So I would say peak height for Jack Nicholson, just looking at The Shining and the shoes he was wearing, I wouldn't go above 5'9" and maybe a half. I would, maybe he was a little bit above 5'9". Um, he doesn't seem that tall. He seems, kind of. He doesn't seem. He's not short, but he doesn't seem. I don't think he was ever fully 5'10", or, I mean, he was close, but he was no cigar. Um, and nowadays, I think Jack Nicholson's probably like maybe 5'8", or maybe around that height. But another thing was, like, if you look at anger management, he was with Adam Sandler, who's confirmed 5'10". Even up to recently, he's confirmed, and Jack Nicholson looked about an inch shorter than Adam Sandler in that movie. Um, so, when he stood next to him. So it just, I think Jack Nicholson was peak height maybe 5'9" and a half. I would say top. And nowadays he's 5'8", or, so let me know in the comments what you think about Jack Nicholson. Now, of course, he's a great actor, so I don't really care what height he is. He's just crazy, He scares the crap out of me. He kind of looks like, Johnny Knoxville actually kind of looks like Jack Nicholson when he was younger. For whatever reason, he just looks like him. I don't know if you noticed that too. And he also looks like that guy from Grand Theft Auto 5, Trevor or whatever. He kind of looks like him too. Anyway, out.